ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Western Racing. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Series 21 of the Spin Master Monster Jam 164 mainline. That is a lot, but shouldn't be too much to digest once you get it all figured out here. So this is pretty interesting, and the reason why this is interesting is because this is my first video looking at the 2021 mainline. And we haven't gotten to look at that yet. Ironically, this is Series 21 as well of the 2021 mainline. Very weird. Anyways, yeah, so that's what we're looking at here today. And we're going to take a look at all of these. It's going to be really, really cool. I am excited. I think there's 9. Yeah, there's 9 and a chase piece. Obviously, that's usually how Spin Master does things. Is 9 trucks, 8 commons, 1 chase piece. So that's what we'll look at today. Of course, we'll do the chase piece at the end of the video. Now, I'm going to warn you ahead of time. I would actually argue that Series 21 is probably in my top 3 list for the worst case of Spin Master trucks ever released. This series, in my opinion, is so boring with the trucks that are in it. I would argue that there are maybe, at most, I'd go either 2 to 3 good trucks in this set. The rest of them are all mid or just downright not needed. It is incredibly sad how bad this case turned out. The only other 2 cases that I say could match this for being really bad is probably Series 22, which is the series directly after this, the first series of 2022. That one was pretty bad. I think we only got, like I said, 2 to 3 good trucks in that entire set. The rest of them were all incredibly mid. And then there's another one that was really bad. I think, Series 9, which is the first series of 2020. That one was pretty bad too. But I will cut that one some slack. That one did not have a chase piece in it. And I would say that that one is the best of the 3 that I just named. Because that one actually didn't have that bad of a variety, but it was still pretty forgettable. This one is really forgettable. I'd actually argue that this is, I'm going to be honest, I think this might be the worst case of Spin Master trucks ever released. Because as I said, there were probably like 2 trucks. I'm going to be honest, I think there's like only 2 trucks in this entire set that are even remotely good. One of which, and shockingly it's Gravedigger, is actually really freaking awesome, and you'll see why. Either way, enough yakking. Let's get into what you guys are here for, which is looking at the diecast here today. Like I said, we got 9 of them, 8 commons, 1 rare. And we're going to start off, the posters are still a thing here. There's actually a lot I got to talk about before we start here, but the first truck we're going to look at, just to give you a heads up, is Whiplash. This is the first truck we'll look at here today. And so let's take a look at the packaging design. This is very weird because it's like the 2019-2020 packaging design, but it's changed up a little bit. First off, the packaging features this really neat like hourglass shape to it almost, which is kind of different. As you can see, we do have an accessory. The accessory for 2021 was the wheelie bar, and I'll show you how those work. They're actually pretty cool. The card inserts, I actually would say, are probably the worst of the worst for the year, because they have the weird warning choking hazard thing here, and then the logos are either crammed here or they go on top of this, and it looks really stupid. They should put this on, I think they put this on the back of the box now, or they should have put it down here. I don't get why it's up here. That doesn't make any sense to me. The other thing I want to say about this packaging that I don't really like is the whole wheelie setup. And the one thing I don't like about the wheelie setup is this right here. You're going to see today, and when I did the Gears and Galaxies trucks, getting the tire out of this little piece of plastic right here is incredibly difficult. It is really just nonsensically hard to do, and I don't understand why. Also, this is weird, but when I picked these up from my local Walmart, they have the international packaging for some reason. I don't know why. It's really interesting. Really, really interesting, actually. It's strange that they do have the international packaging, but for those of you who are wondering what the difference is between the international packaging and the normal packaging would have the entire case of trucks on the back. The international packaging only has the truck in package, and it's got all the different languages on it as well, so you can see that there. Anyway, yes, continuing off of what I just said, the first truck we're looking at today is Legacy Trucks Whiplash. And it's just a standard old Whiplash, but that's pretty cool because I actually don't have a normal Whiplash in my collection yet. So this will be my first one. Yeah, let's get her open. And this is pretty interesting. You're going to see that in today's video. I'm going to mention that. One of the trucks in this set I actually had to get online because when my local Walmart did get this series. Believe it or not, one of the trucks, like my usual luck, I was missing one of the trucks. And, like my usual luck, it was not the chase piece that I couldn't find. It was the normal one. Oh, well, that just came out nice and easy. It was actually one of the commons that I couldn't find. I always hate when that happens. That always annoys the crap out of me. Anyway, so here we have the card insert here with the W logo, Whiplash logo right there. They have to call it W because Hot Wheels and Mattel owns the copyright for W. Here's the poster. I have a printed off version of the poster, so we'll look at that instead. As I was saying, Hot Wheels owns the copyright for the name Whiplash to be on toys. So Spin Master here had to redo Whiplash to be like W, but it's still Whiplash kind of thing, right? Anyway, so these are cool. I've actually never seen the wheelie bars in person before. I'll zoom in on this, that way I'm not, so far away. But yeah, here's what the wheelie bar looks like. You got the diamond plating down here with the flames, and then of course, all of the wheelie bars match the truck that they come with, which is really cool. Some trucks like the, what was the chase piece for this year? I think it was the Showtime trucks, but like some trucks have special wheelie bars that come with them. I think it's the trucks with the CRD chassis have completely different wheelie bars. And we have a truck today that has the different chassis, so you'll see what that looks like. You'll see how different it is. But yeah, so here's what it looks like. And what you do is you slide it on, or you basically put it on like that. And then what you can do is you can take your truck and you can make it do wheelies, essentially. And it allows you to walk your truck along while doing wheelies. Now, the cool thing is because of the way the chassis are set up, you can pull this off like this, and you can hook it to the front end as well to make your truck do stoppies. And then you can, or stoppies or moonwalks or whatever. If I had a backflip ramp, we could do a maximum moonwalk. But the nice thing is that you actually don't even have to hold this up. You can just push it and the truck will do it on its own. It's pretty cool. I will say, I really do like the wheelie bars as an accessory. I thought these were pretty cool. These are definitely, I will say, I really wish Spin Master would bring back the accessories, because I always thought their accessories were actually pretty freaking cool. I'd say that the figurines were probably my least favorite accessory that they did. Then the barrels, oh god, I can't get the wheelie bar off. The barrels were pretty boring. I wasn't a big fan of those. The ramps were pretty cool. The wheelie bars are actually really neat. I really do like the wheelie bars. And then they had the like I said, the figurines already. The wristbands were really cool. I really enjoyed those, but yeah. Anyway, here is Whiplash, the truck that we're going to look at here today. So we've got this really cool cyan body, black chassis, black roll cage, gray chassis, black tires with cyan rims. And as you can see, the design of the truck is very much cowgirl themed. That's what this truck is all about. Brianna Mahan, I think, was the one who created this truck. Monster Jam logo here. You got the really cool like floral design. Seeing this immediately makes me think of like a grandma's tablecloth in a country style house. That is what that immediately makes me think of. Or sometimes women's pants have this design on it as well. I don't know. Got some leather pieces right there, really cool. Whiplash or the W logo there, pinstriping, really neat. This side's exactly the same but mirrored. This is a Willys style truck as well. So as you can see, they really did do that custom Willys body, and it works really well for this. The only thing I will say is that the grill doesn't really look like a grill on this. It looks more of like a barcode, which I don't like. Got the W there in the nose piece, which looks really cool. The more of that little design there, pinstriping, I guess is what you could call it. Headlights. On the hood, we got this really neat looking branded leather piece. Kind of looks like a belt buckle almost. Got the W there for Whiplash. Really cool. Kind of reminds me of Willy Wonka's W. Not going to lie. The top of the truck has that W as well with the... what's that gem called? Sapphires? Yeah, sapphire. You got that sapphire there with the gem and everything. That little floral design. And then back here, another piece of leather. The W. This truck used to say Genuine Whiplash on that little silver piece right there. But because they don't have the rights to it, they can't make it say that anymore. However, the original releases of this truck said Genuine Whiplash on that silver piece. But as you would imagine, they had to change it. So they did. So yeah, there you go, everybody. That is our first truck for today's video. Brianna Mahan's Whiplash. Pretty cool. Nice little truck to start with. Simple, dare I say it, very simple truck to start with. But you know what? We have done videos where we have started with worse vehicles. So I am not complaining by any means. Also, as someone who doesn't have a normal Whiplash in his collection, that was pretty cool. Speaking of trucks that I actually don't have in my collection yet, this is another first for me. The second truck we're going to look at in today's video is Superman. And I gotta say, props to Spin Master. I actually would argue that this Superman truck in real life, the Batman truck that they did, not as much, but this Superman truck in real life would look pretty freaking cool. I really like this custom Superman. So yeah, we're gonna open this one here. I'm pretty excited to open this one up too, because I got a Batman, but I don't have a Superman yet, so pretty neat. That sounds weird. I don't know what that's all about. I hope there's nothing wrong with my truck. That would be upsetting. Okay, poster. You already know about those. We'll look at that at the end. Here is the card insert for Superman. It's just his logo. Nothing too crazy. His little insignia. For the axles. See what I mean? Why does it sound like that? Is there something broken? Oh, it's the wheelie bar that's doing that. Okay. I bet if I take the wheelie bar off, it'll start doing it. Hi, welcome back to Solving Mysteries with David Weston. I am confused. Yeah, there we go. It's the wheelie bar that's doing that. Anyway, the wheelie bar here, as you can see, is blue with the red wheel there. And like usual, you know, you stick this on here and then you can do your little stunts with it. Or you can freak out and panic and think that your truck is broken. Either way, pretty neat little stuff there. Let's get into the new Superman design by Spin Master. This really cool custom concept. I really, really like this. So we have got a dark blue body with a black roll cage, blue chassis, black tires with red rims. Really good, just solid looking truck. You got to admit, pretty freaking cool. Side panel just has Monster Jam logo and the Superman logo. And that's the same thing on this side as well. The hood has the Superman logo on it, which looks really neat. And it's raised as well. That is a 3D piece on the hood there. As you can see, we got the really cool grille design and everything. And then the headlights are red. And they do this really cool laser effect to represent Superman's laser eyes. I really like that detail. That is a really cool detail. The tailgate says TM or trademark and copyright DC Comics Series 21. S21, is that what that means? I don't know. And then, of course, molded onto the back of the truck, we have the cape, which has this really cool 3D design to it. It's not like the cape on the original Superman truck where it had this really, it almost looked like a ruffle, potato chip almost. It had that cool ruffle design to it. This one's a lot more sleek looking, looks a lot more aerodynamic, but I digress. That is still really cool. So anyway, everybody, there you go. That is the second truck of today's video, the Superman, a really cool one. I do want to say real quick that I know I'm like geeking out about those two trucks specifically. The reason why this case is not good, and I want to say that again, you know, because if you're confused, like, okay, you're really liking the first two trucks, why is this case bad? Those two trucks have already been released in the main line. I think both of them have been released once in the main line and once in the doubles line already. So this is like their this case here would be like their third release ever. They're not, like I said, these are not special releases or anything. This next one, however, is a special release. Only one variation of this truck has ever been made like this, I guess you could say. Truck number 3 for today's video, everybody, is the Sheer Madness Son of a Digger. I do want to say the last truck that we looked at, the Superman there, was from the Heroes and Villains series. This one is from the Sheer Madness series. Now, the Sheer Madness series is a series that I feel Spin Master did not execute well. They had the Sheer Madness series, and it was all right. You know, it wasn't the best thing ever. 2022, oh, for those of you who are confused on what I'm talking about, the Sheer Madness series, the body is see-through, and you'll get to see that when I get it out of the package here. Sheer Madness series, the body was see-through. Then they did the see-through crew trucks where everything except the body and the chassis was see-through. And then in 2020, and I'm really excited for this, 2023 or 2024, the confirmed chase piece for 2024 Spin Master monster trucks is called Ghost Crew. Everything I'm pretty sure everything except the chassis is see-through. So see-through body, see-through tires, see-through rims, see-through roll cage, maybe even see-through chassis if they can somehow pull that off. The trucks will be like light as a feather. You could probably blow on them and they'd fly away, but I doubt they're going to do see-through chassis on those. It would be cool if they somehow did, though. I would be very interested to see that. Now, you can probably already tell what I mean by the see-through body. This truck looks abnormal. You can tell that already. It kind of like sets off a sensor in your brain. You're like, something's not right here. There's the poster. We'll look at that at the end. I'll just keep saying that to remind you guys. Here's the nameplate. You got the Son of a Digger logo right there. I really do like Son of a Digger as a truck and Ryan Anderson as a driver. It really is quite the troublesome duo, isn't it? All right, so for the wheelie bar on this one here, I'm gonna just do that, just diagram the wheelie bar so you guys can see it. The wheelie bar here is actually pretty interesting. If I could figure out how to get these dang things off, that would be revolutionary, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay, so the wheelie bar here, as you can see, is a really cool like magenta color with a black wheel on the end of it. And now onto the truck. And okay, so still you probably cannot see what I'm talking about. However, if I go like this, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Now you can see what I mean by the see-through body. For, you know, the side panels are so cluttered by decals, you can't really see it. But yeah, if you flip up to the top, you can see that this truck has a completely see-through body, which is pretty cool. You got to admit, that's awesome. So we have a clear smoked body with a blue roll cage, a metal chassis. This is metal because since we don't have a metal body, they had to do a metal chassis so that way the truck has weight to it. Black tires and dark blue rims. Looks really cool. Of course, we got the Son of a Digger side panel. We did look at Son of a Digger recently in the Fire and Ice playset video. And so now we can really see in detail all of the different things that were hidden on the side panel. And even then, it's still hard to make some things out. Like, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Captain's Curse right there. Maybe Carolina Crusher. I can't tell what that is. That is an excavator back there. That was something that I got wrong. Son of a Digger in the tunnel. That's Gravedigger. El Toro Loco. Maximum Destruction. Avengers Hood. Blue Thunder. Back fender there. I still can't tell you what that truck is that's upside down. That might be Earthshaker. I doubt it, though. I really don't know what that upside down truck is right there. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is the original Gravedigger. My bad. That's the original Gravedigger. That right there is Blue Panel Gravedigger. I don't think Grandma... That might be Grandma up there. I should pull up an actual picture of Son of a Digger and we could really get into this for a video idea, right? Like really get into the secrets that are hidden on the side panel of the truck. But anyway, side panel with the amazing mural. Son of a Digger, scrap, and the Monster Jam logo. This side is exactly the same. Now, there's a detail on this Son of a Digger that is actually really interesting, and we haven't actually seen many Son of a Diggers with this detail. Heck, exactly one case after this, we would get the Son of a Digger for the True Heavy Metal series, which is a chase piece, and it did not have this detail, and that is grill printing. This Son of a Digger, I think, was the first one ever to include grill printing from Spin Master. Actually, the first one ever in general. Hot Wheels never did it, but yeah, so you got the headlights here, which look really cool, the blue flames, and then the grill printing. Normally, these little grates right here would not be here. You'd have your three little silver pieces, and then it'd just be black, but they actually put the grill printing in here. I'm going to be honest, I am not used to seeing a diecast with the grill printing. It kind of looks wrong. I'm not going to lie. I would prefer it without the grill printing, but that's just me. I feel like I'll get used to it with it being on there, but as of right now, that looks freaky to me. It looks almost frightening, like scary. I don't know, it's triggering something in my brain. Anyway, on the hood, we got the flames, and on the top, we got the flames going down with the really cool scrap, picture of scrap here. Really freaking cool. Son of a Digger logo. And that is about it for that one. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the See-Through Crew Son of a Digger right there, our third truck for today's video. I would say that is definitely one of the redeeming things about this case is that truck right there. That is a really cool little truck. But let's keep going, because obviously the sister truck to Son of a Digger is also going to be really cool as well. We'll get to that one in a second. Meanwhile, we're going to take a detour to the ocean for these next two trucks. Starting with this first one here, truck number 4 for today's video, the Elemental Trucks Pirate's Curse. Now, Elemental Trucks was a series that I feel was very... It was good on some trucks, not good on some other trucks. So basically what the Elemental Trucks was they did a series where Every year they do a couple of trucks, and the trucks would have one of 4 different themes: water, fire, earth, and wind, or rather air. And then what they would do is they would do the trucks. We've looked at the Earth Gravedigger before here on this channel, so if you guys are curious about that, then I think it was Series 11, I do believe. If you go back onto my channel, look up Monster Jam Series 11, you can watch the video where we look at that Earth Gravedigger. Here is the nameplate for Pirate's Curse. But yeah, the Earth Gravedigger, it was basically a normal gravedigger, but it had rock tires and it had dust all up the side of the truck. This is kind of the same concept, except it's water themed. There's the wheelie bar there. So as you can see, it has a lot of, the body parts are all watery colored. We've got water splashed up onto the side panels, and the tires themselves are watery, which is pretty dang cool. I really wish I knew the quick trick to get these. I found the quick trick. You just grab onto the little diamond plated part. Yeah, so here we go. Here is the truck. Let us zoom in here. The wheelie bar, by the way, on this one was a light blue with a dark blue wheel. So there you go. As you can see, now you know what I mean by the colored tires. This truck has tires that look like water. It is pretty neat. So we've got a ivory and black colored body with a light see-through blue roll cage, a blue chassis, clear rims, and then we've got these very light blue clear tires, the water tires, of course. So that's pretty neat. These feel weird, not gonna lie. Like, running my fingers over these is both satisfying and unsettling at the same time. The other detail I do want to point out about this truck is that the dagger and the sword on the pirate here are also watercolored. They actually changed the color of the plastic. That is a detail that was completely unnecessary, Spinmaster, but it's actually pretty neat that you guys did that. I don't know if I like it or not, but I still think it's cool. Monster Jam, Pirate's Curse logo right there. The shirt itself is a lighter gray. As you can see, it's not the black that it usually is, which I think is interesting. You got the buttons on the shirt there with the hook, the bandana, and the hat. And like I said, the water splashing up the side. This side is exactly the same. Almost. It's got a couple differences. Instead of a hook, we got the hand holding the sword, which looks really cool. On the hood of the truck, you can see the dagger there, the skull with the gold tooth, eye patch, the eye, all of that cool detail. And then on the back, it just says Pirate's Curse with the faded shirt, no water detail or anything. So yeah, everybody, that is our 4th truck for today's video, the Elemental's Pirate Curse. Pretty cool. I wouldn't say that it's definitely one of my favorite trucks ever, but that's actually pretty neat. I will say, as a concept, very cool. And speaking of ocean-themed trucks, take a look at this next one here. This was the truck that I had to get off the internet because, like I said, they didn't have this one in stores for some reason. And it is another truck for the Sheer Madness series, so another see-through truck, but this one looks weird. It doesn't look right. And that is Megalodon. So this truck is also a lot heavier than the Son of a Digger for some reason, and I don't know why that is. But anyway, Megalodon here for the Sheer Madness series. As I said, this one was an Amazon buy because every now and again, it always seems this way with my luck. When I go into my local Walmart and a new case of Spin Master trucks comes in, they have the entire case plus the chase piece, but there's always one common truck that's missing, and that always annoys the crap out of me. Here is the poster for that, and then of course the nameplate as well for Megalodon right there. Pretty neat. Alrighty, so here is the truck. The wheelie bar is white with a blue little wheel on it. Let's do the little demo there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I really don't know how to remove these. I tried just gripping it by the diamond. Geez, you really got to yank on them. I don't like that. All right. So here it is, the Megalodon. Let's zoom in, shall we? So like I said, it almost looks like a baby shark. Oh God, no. I just ruined everybody's day by saying that, didn't I? Okay, it looks like a infant shark, if you will. You can see what I mean here, where it doesn't look like just like a great white shark. It looks like a little baby. You got the black eye there, the Megalodon logo, Monster Jam. But then because they took kind of the belly, the white belly off of the truck and kind of faded it a little bit, it just kind of looks like an infant that doesn't have its coloring yet. Do you know what I mean? So we have got a almost like a grayish blue see-through body, a cyan roll cage, black chassis, black metal chassis, very much, black tires, and white rims. And that is pretty much, like I said, all that detail that I just pointed out there is pretty much the entire detail of the truck. As you can see, it is see-through. For some reason, the driver's head is silver, and I don't know what that's. Oh, what do you bet that's because the driver on the inside is attached to the chassis. What do you bet what they did is they didn't paint the driver's head? That's why it's silver. But yeah, that's it for that truck. Like, no joke, that is all I really have to say about that one. It is just a see-through Megalodon is pretty much all. And it's not even really all that see-through. It's pretty opaque, not going to lie. But yeah, that is the Sheer Madness Megalodon right there. Truck number 5. Pretty cool. On to truck number 6. This is the truck that I keep teasing to you guys and is saying is just absolutely amazing. This right here is the whole reason why you should get this case. If you're a case collector and you need a reason to get every single case, let me tell you, these 9 trucks are worth it for this one truck, and that is Gravedigger of all trucks. But there's something really special about this Gravedigger. Now, if you guys may remember when I did my Series 27 review of the Spin Master Monster Jam mainline, there was a very distinct truck in the Series 26, my bad. Oh shoot, that's not right. No, it is Series 26. Yeah, Series 26 review. There was a very distinct truck in there, and it was the 25th anniversary Gravedigger. It wasn't it was meant to be the black 25th anniversary Gravedigger with a chrome body. They screwed it up. I don't know how they screwed it up. The excuse that they give is that they didn't know that the 25th anniversary chrome Gravedigger truck existed, which I still am not buying, because that doesn't compute in my brain. That does not make any sense. You had to have Googled reference pictures, right? You had to have gotten reference pictures. How did you not know that truck existed? It just doesn't make any sense. But it's whatever. I still think the chrome 25th anniversary truck is cool. Don't get me wrong. I just would have preferred the one that they actually ran in real life. But you know what? Might not have to complain about that for long. All right. So anyway, what I was rambling on about there. Oh, great. Here we go. We have a truck that won't come out of the package. Wonderful. Also, there's no poster. There's no poster. That's weird. There was no poster. Yeah, here we go. So the reason why I was just rambling on about chrome Gravediggers is because this truck right here is the first ever Spin Master truck to feature real chrome. This is not fake. This is not the stuff the Hot Wheels would do where they would do, like, you know, silver paint or, you know, like a Zamac paint or whatever. No, this is real chrome. And the cool thing is about the real chrome is that you have to use a plastic base for it. I'm pretty sure anyways. You got to use some sort of base for it that is super duper light. And so as a result, this truck also has a metal chassis. That's what I was trying to get at there. Come on, give me the dang. I'm just going to start doing it down here. There we go. That came out so easy for some reason. Okay. So the wheelie bar we got there was green with a black wheel on it. All right, here we go. It is pretty much just a stereotypical Gravedigger. Nothing has really changed except the base coat. We have a chrome body with a green roll cage, metal chassis, black tires with green rims. As you can see, it is just the normal Gravedigger. You got the Gravedigger logo there, the mountain, the haunted house with the rings on it there. I find it weird though, the everything on this body of this truck looks scooted over for some reason. It doesn't look like it's aligned correctly, which is strange because I remember the rings here being a lot closer to the front of the truck. I don't know. Got all the details here with the gravestones, which looks really cool. Same thing on this side, but mirrored USHRA logo right there. Got the headlights here with the green paint around them, the flames coming up the top of the truck hood and the arrow. And then here is the top of the truck. Gravedigger, bad to the bone with Grim, and then you can really see that chrome there. Mine looks really dusty for some reason, and I don't know what that's all about. Maybe I left it sitting in the package for too long. Maybe if I give this thing a wash, it'll clean up a little bit. But the chrome on this truck on my end looks really dusty for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. Like I said, maybe I got to clean it. Back here it looks all right. Like that looks like real chrome, but for some reason the chrome, maybe it's clear. Did they put clear coat on this? Maybe the clear coat screws with the chrome. I don't know. But anyway, that is Chrome Gravedigger. Pretty heavy little truck just because of that little chassis. But yeah, that is the Chrome Gravedigger. Basically the whole reason why you should buy this case of trucks. Pretty friggin' cool. Now we get on to our final three trucks. This unboxing has taken an egregiously long amount of time, and I apologize for that. So the next truck we're going to look at here, truck number 7, is for the Retro Rebels El Toro Loco. Sorry, that Gravedigger that we just looked at, I'm pretty sure was the Legacy trucks. Also, check this out. The Gravedigger had the actual packaging on it, whereas this El Toro Loco, as you can see, has the international packaging. That is weird. I really don't understand that. Oh, what do you bet it had? What do you bet that's why the poster was missing? Is because it's the American version. That's interesting. I didn't even notice that. Anyway, here we go. This is the El Toro Loco for the Retro Rebel series. Now, what this is supposed to be is it's supposed to be the original El Toro Loco that debuted in 2004 with Lupe Souza behind the wheel. That clearly did not happen here. As you can see by the back of the packaging, if you look, you can see what we were supposed to receive with the flotation tires, the CRD chassis, and the classic body setup without the gold tooth, the white horns with the red tips, and then the El Toro Loco logo towards the teeth. As you can see, we clearly did not get that. There is a lot wrong with this one. We got BKT tires, the logo's in the wrong spot, but we did get the CRD chassis, which is pretty interesting. The fact that that was what we got out of all of this. And there's no gold tooth. I just noticed that also. So technically they got a couple things right. I think maybe the paint job is different too than a normal El Toro Loco. I honestly don't know. And it says monsterjam.com on the back, which is not there on the original El Toro Loco. This thing is an absolute mess. For some reason, Spin Master, and the funny thing is that in the past, I think they even released a prototype. I think Monster Jam OCD has one, a prototype of what this El Toro Loco was supposed to look like. And I don't get it. How come we didn't get that? Did they run out of time? I'm thinking they ran out of time to produce it. But anyway, here is the poster. Pretty cool. Here is the logo, El Toro Loco. That rhymed. All right. Let's get, okay. Oh, and then this was the thing I was talking about. Okay, so we make the truck do a wheelie, right? Pretty cool. This is what I was talking about earlier. Now, if you may remember, okay, now you can see it. You can see what I'm talking about here. So let's zoom in and I'll show you. Here is the wheelie bar off of the El Toro Loco. This is the wheelie bar off the Gravedigger. And as you can see, they are very different in the way that they're set up. And that's because of the chassis setup. So if you have a normal chassis truck, you'll get the flames like this. If you have a CRD truck, you're going to get this one, which has like a shock setup to it, which is pretty neat that they change it up depending on your truck. Okay, now looking at the El Toro Loco, you can see why this is different. You can tell that the chassis setup is different on this truck. Now, the CRD chassis, I think it's called the CRD chassis. I think. I actually don't know that off the top of my head. This is what I'm going on with. The CRD chassis is set up like this because if you notice, the engine is in the front. Now, the only modern day Monster Jam truck that runs with the engine in the front is Maximum Destruction. And that's Tom Mintz's Maximum Destruction. I'm pretty sure all of the international Maximum Destructions and all that run on a normal chassis with the engine in the back. So, El Toro Loco and like Bulldozer and all them used to run with the engine in the front. That is why this truck has this chassis. And I gotta say, the fact that Spin Master actually did this, because Hot Wheels never changed the chassis. Hot Wheels ran the same chassis from the inception of the Monster Jam line all the way to 2018, which is oh god, that would have been a colossal screw up. I think that's like roughly 18 years. For 18 years, they never changed the chassis. But to see Spin Master put the engine in the front is really awesome. But anyway, yeah, it's just a normal El Toro Loco pretty much. You got El Toro Loco here, Monster Jam logo. The tail lights are black instead of red for some reason, which is really strange. I don't know if that's a detail on the old truck. You got the flames coming out of the nose ring, and you got the chin hair, all of that detail there. The back end says El Toro Loco monsterjam.com. Like I said, that monsterjam.com should not be there. And then mainly the really important detail here, aside from the chassis, is the horns. They actually got the horns correct. They are white with the red tips like the original El Toro Loco had. But yeah, there you go, everybody. That is our retro El Toro Loco that got some of the details right and some of them wrong. Like I said, there are a couple details right here, the CRD chassis and the horns, and then the rest of it is all pretty much just screwed up. The logo might be right too, I don't know. But anyway, that is the El Toro Loco. Truck number 7 out of the way. We are now on to truck number 8, which is our final common truck for the video. And we looked at Superman. If you looked at the back of the package on the Gravedigger there, then you know what's up next. It is Batman. I've gotten a Batman before. This one's worse in my opinion just because of the chassis setup and everything looks really stupid, but I've done a review on a Batman. I think it was the same series as the Elemental Gravedigger, had a Batman in it, so that's pretty cool. All right, poster right there. Throw that out of the way. Here's the Batman logo. That should be engraved in everybody's memory. You all should know what that looks like. Here is Batman, as you can see, doing a little bit of a wheelie there. I can't get the truck to flip back down. All right, let's get that wheelie bar out of there. For a wheelie bar this time, we have a silver wheelie bar with a yellow wheel to match the chassis setup right here. So here we go. Here is Batman. It is meant to be a custom concept Batmobile almost. It looks a lot more armored. The wings move too. The wings are rubbery, so they move. But yeah, you got the little bat symbol right there. Monster Jam logo in black right there. We got a black body with a gray chassis or gray roll cage, yellow chassis. My bad. I don't know. Yellow chassis. You got that black tires and the gray rims right there as well. So yeah, literally the only detail to talk about on this are the fins on the front are a different color. You got the cool little jet intake right there. Pretty neat. This side says trademarking copyright DC Comics Series 21. And then you've got the turbo jet engine on the back as well, which looks really cool. And that is literally all I want to talk about with that one, just because it's really simple. There's nothing really all that special on it, but yeah, there you go. That is the Batman truck number 8. And as you all know, number 8 means the next one is number 9, our final truck for today's video, the chase piece. This is, oh, that last truck was for the Heroes and Villains series. This is for the Showtime series. So the Showtime's trucks, everybody, are trucks that are, the chase piece series is meant to be trucks that look hyper realistic. They're meant to look like their real life counterparts. And so for the Showtime trucks, for Series 21 here, the final truck we're going to look at in today's video, we have Dragon right here. Cody Saucier's Dragon. I don't know who drove this truck at the time this came out, but Cody Saucier drives Dragon nowadays. Honestly, I really do think, this is my personal opinion, I really think Cody Saucier and Dragon should be moved to the arena shows. It is not a stadium truck by any means. Not cool enough at all. But Dragon here is really cool as a monster truck, but it's just not a good, like, you know, in your face, when you see this, you think Monster Jam kind of thing. But yeah, so this is the Showtime truck. This is the chase piece, so I am going to use a knife to get this out of the package, which means I'm going to cut the video right here. Alrighty, got that little card back off of there, so that way we can take a look at the truck here. So this truck is pretty interesting. The whole idea of doing hyper-realistic trucks is really cool to me. I do think that this one's definitely the worst of the series. I feel like the other trucks looked really good. This one's kind of mid, just because Dragon's pretty mid, let's be honest. There's the nameplate for Dragon. And then we got the poster here. This is definitely the neatest poster we've seen all video. All right, here we go. So for the wheelie bar, we got a red or orange wheelie bar with a black little wheelie thing here. It looks like fire, Dragon's fire, obviously. I bet if you put this on the front of the truck, it'd look like Dragon was breathing fire. It kind of does. It doesn't look right, but one of the cool things about Dragon in real life is that the truck has a device in it. It's a little flamethrower right here, and the truck actually spits fire in real life. It's really cool. But anyway, here is the Showtime Dragon. You can see there is some detail on this truck they don't normally put on normal trucks, right? So we got the green body here. We got the black roll cage, gray chassis, black tires with gray rims. Pretty cool. But as I said, there are some details here that are really interesting. We got the white BKT printing, which is realistic to the real life trucks. We've got a chrome or a gray engine. They actually painted the engine, which looks really cool. And the shocks are painted as well, which is really cool. I wish that we could get every die cast with that kind of detail to it, but I understand why they don't do it. It is pretty cool to see on the Showtime trucks, though. This side is exactly the same, but mirror. All right. Oh, wait, no, I'm just an idiot. What in the world? yeah, so here you go. You got the shocks on this side as well with the engine, all of that detail there. The Dragon, of course, we all know what that looks like. You got the smiling mouth here. All of this is 3D, by the way. Smiling mouth, Monster Jam logo with the flames spelling dragon. The eyeball there. On the hood, we've got the fiery nostrils with the spikes starting to form, and then they go all the way up to the top and back. Horns right here with the fans, or the wings on the back there for the Dragon. That really cool eye. And yeah, that is it, everybody. That is the final truck for today's video, the Showtime Dragon, the chase piece. This truck is rare, by the way. And yeah, let's get to the turntable for all these, and we'll close out the video finally. There you go. That is all 9 of the trucks that we looked at in today's video. Just going over them once again, in case you missed the names during the turntable. We got Whiplash, Superman, Son of a Digger, Pirate's Curse, Megalodon, Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Batman, and Dragon. Up top there is the chase piece. I really like this closing design that I did here. I think this is really cool, having all the common trucks down bottom and then the chase piece up top there, so you guys know which one is the rare one. I think I'm going to do that from now on. Which kind of sucks that I just thought of this now, because we did a Hot Wheels video last week that had a chase piece in it, and I could have done the same thing where I could have done the 4 semi-trucks and then Raging Express up top, which was the chase piece. But, you know, sadly these things come to me slowly. But yeah, there you go. That is the entire case of trucks we're going to look at in today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next diecast unboxing video, which, you know, because of the way I do my videos, literally is already out. So go ahead and go take a look at that. It is a Hot Wheels 5-pack. So anyway, thank you all for watching. See you all later. Peace out. Hey everybody. So I'm a total dunce, and I completely forgot to include the poster when I did this video originally. So now I'm back. I'm gonna do the poster part here. This is 1 week after I recorded everything else in this video. My editor told me that something was missing, and I did not notice until a full week later. So yeah, here we are. Here's the poster, as I said I would show you guys, but completely forgot to. So this is the poster right here. As you can see, we got all the trucks on it like nothing before, and then, or like we've seen before, all 9 of the trucks. This is a bit different than other posters we've seen, but still pretty cool. And then if we flip it over to the other side, you get this really cool picture of Whiplash here. And as you can see, the details that I pointed out on the truck, instead of having the W on the top and on the side, it does say Whiplash on there. And again, it's that whole copyright thing I talked about where they can't use the name Whiplash because Whiplash is, as a toy, is copyrighted for Hot Wheels, so they have to use the W on the toy, but not on the real truck, which is really silly. That really does not make any sense to me, but whatever. Anyway, that is the poster, as I said I would show, but completely forgot to. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next diecast unboxing video. Peace out.